It's that time of year, JJ. It's fall where the moon and shit does some stuff and it gets colder outside.
Are you Sagittarius rising?
You know I don't fuck with that horoscope stuff like you do. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Stoner
Hey,
Babble.
welcome back to Stoner Babble. Hey, you. Hey.
It's been a little minute.
You.
We had some crazy things going on. We had some time between episodes, right?
It's just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, yeah. Apologies.
Yeah, we do. We have lives and shit.
Life advice.
Yeah. What?
No, I don't need advice from you about life. What are we talking about?
You know how we talked about, like, sometimes you just read your horoscope and it's spot on. Is it really spot on, or is it just that's what's common for most people that time of year and it just applies? It's part of the simulation, dude.
Yeah, I just want, no. Yeah.
And you know what else is part of the simulation?
What?
I thought about this.
Oh.
The airport.
The airport.
The airport.
The airport. Airports. Airplanes.
Riddle me this. What day is it? It's a Wednesday, right?
Thursday. Thursday.
Let's just say you woke up on Thursday morning. I got a fucking sales meeting in Tulsa. When you get to the airport, there will be 50 other people that live around this airport also have to go to Tulsa, Oklahoma that day. I don't believe it. It's not real. But it wouldn't matter where you flew. If you went to the airport right now, I was like, I need a flight to Topeka, Kansas. There's going to be 50 other people on that airplane with you.
Yeah.
How does that even make sense?
Because there's a lot of people
around you. How can there be 50 people that live here that just all decided on fucking October 8th, we all got to go to Tulsa? Out of all of the people and all of the lives that we live, and we're all different. But somehow, magically, we got a fucking packed flight to Topeka, Kansas.
Yeah.
On a Wednesday. For what? No, dude, shit's fake, bro.
So if I just I'll follow you down. Follow you down the rabbit trail. So does it start with airplanes and airports? Or is it just this is where you can find the most erratic energy around?
Trains. If we went down to the Amtrak station right now, it's like, we need a train ticket to fucking Seattle. That fucking train would be full of people. You mean to tell me that many people decided to take the fucking train to Seattle? I don't believe it, dude. Shit's fake, bro. We're all bots.
So you're telling me just transportation in general?
I'm just saying it proves that we're just all NPCs, dude. We're just in some fucking random simulation that doesn't make any sense. You're the one that has to choose what you do with your life and to make sense of what you're given, right? And that's just one of those things where I'm like, that just doesn't make sense. And that just proves to me that this is all just fucking fake, dude.
So let me ask you this. So you were flying to Topeka, Kansas then?
I had to drive to Florida recently for some family stuff. I drove for 24 fucking hours. So like, you have a lot of time to think. I'm driving along the highway, and by this time it's like 2 a.m, just past like Nashville and stuff. I still couldn't believe. I was like, it's 2 a.m. and there's still this many people going in the same direction that I am. All right, this is the highway. Like, people, this is how people get around. I'm making sense of it. So then I'm peeling the layers back, bro. I remember one time I was at the airport. I flew to some random airport. There was a lot of people going there with me. And it just didn't make any fucking sense to me. It doesn't matter where you pick a flight to. Air flight, it's going to be full.
It's so weird that you're making an argument when you're actually doing the same thing that you're arguing against.
I know, because I'm a bot too. I'm just saying, we're all fucking bots.
Why
and
is there so many people in this fucking movie theater when I'm watching this fucking movie? I don't know.
Listen, man, you know me, I like to talk, bro. I got to get this off my chest quickly. So while I was on this road trip, I met the fucking leader of the NPCs. And I met this man at an Indiana rest area.
Perfect spot.
Early in the morning, right? Mm-hmm. I would guess there's probably 60 semis parked there. I pull in and there's a line of cars, people sleeping. There's a lot of people at this rest area, but there's not anybody really moving around. I don't see anyone walking in, walking out. I go into the bathroom, and you know me, bathroom's empty. I'm going to the handicap stall because I want my space. I grab the door and I open it. There's a man inside standing there. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. A little startled, right? Because I'm like fucking tired. He comes out. He's like, taking shit? I was going to. There's no way I'm shitting in here. But I'm like, I gotta fucking piss. So I go to the urinal. And I'm like, I'm just going to piss and I'm going to go outside and see what this dude does before I commit to pulling my pants down and sitting down. Because it's a big boy. Okay. Not like tall. I guess he's like 5'8", and I know his weight because he tells me. So by this time he comes out, he's standing by the sink. He's not washing his hands. I'm pissing and looking at this dude over my shoulder. And he's like, white shoes, huh? And like now I'm like,
yeah, this is too
now
hard.
Like you've creeped me out to the point where now I'm angry and I feel like I'm going to have to defend myself. Bro, what is your deal? And he just looked like, didn't respond. He just stared at me. I went to like walk out, stepped like he was going to step in front of me. And I was like, bro, I don't like you right now. I'll knock your fat piece of shit out. He's like, huh. Could you imagine a 280-pound piece of shit? And he walked away. I was in such a rage. I was just like, dude, I'm either going to have to kill this man tonight or he's going to kill me. He wasn't acting like he was drunk. None of that interaction made any sense.
Maybe that was a time traveler.
Maybe. The portal like just opened in the stall and that's just where he
just popped out and he's like, oh, that's a younger version of Burke.
He walked out.
That's fucking weird.
He was parked on the trucker side. So I'm like, that fucking freaked me. I was like, I walked back out to the side where my car was. And like, I just literally looked to see like, there's no other people out here. Everyone was asleep. I literally walked the sidewalk in front of everyone. Every person was asleep. What are the chances that I pull into a packed rest area where everyone's just fucking out? And I have one strange interaction with a fat truck driver. I had a lot of more traveling to do after that. Not only was that in the back of my mind, but then, like, you know, every time you hit the vape pen and you get a little paranoid, I'm looking in the mirror like I'm traveling through this part of Kentucky. It's dark. This fucking truck driver kept riding my ass. And I'm like, dude, that's him. And then I just couldn't get over. Why were you standing there?
Was he waiting for someone?
When I opened the door, I heard zero sounds. You could have dropped a pin in there and heard it hit the floor. It was so quiet in there. It wasn't like he just got done pooping. He just was standing in a handicap stall. So like I get back in the car and like, you know, the nerves start working. I'm not stopping yet, bro. What happens when I go to the next rest area and then here comes fucking Buffalo Bob NPC and he's gonna fucking hatchet me up. But that was the weird thing is like, I wasn't afraid like I felt like he was a serial killer. At that, it was just a fucking bot person, dude. He's got to be the leader, bro.
They sent him to you because we discovered this.
I'm 1/16th NPC.
Dude, motherfucker, this is all about the Scientology.
You hear that?
They portal a bot back to you. They thought maybe they were going to catch you lacking, and you didn't. Dude, Scientology robots, yeah.
Let me tell you another realization I came to on my road travels, JJ. I came to the realization that we as people, we will never truly be civilized and peaceful. And you know why I know that? Because we can't even figure out the simple things in life. I've never encountered more disgusting bathrooms. I saw poop on the floor. People just peed on the fucking toilet paper. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I bet I added an hour to my trip because I would stop at a place to use the bathroom and it was so fucking disgusting, I just couldn't. So I had to go somewhere else and somewhere else. If we can't figure out pooping and peeing,
I mean, it was so sad. He's already doomed. I don't know what you're talking about.
How do you accidentally get poop on the floor?
How did you do it?
Like you literally have to go in there with the intention of pooping on the floor.
Yeah, I don't know. You had to ask people that poop in boxes too. Maybe they know better about people pooping on floors. I
did that one time, dude. It's because the plumbing was out.
I'm just saying. You never know. Stories are bound. With so many people in this world, there's stories about defecating on floors.
Hey, can I tell you one more thing? I guess you could just title this first part of the segment, my realizations and my visualizations that I had on. I had a 48-hour solo car experience. You think about a lot, right? And I had to go visit my mother, who lives in a part of the country in Florida, where there's a lot of senior people, right? I'm not in bad shape. I'm not overweight or anything, but I could stand to bulk up a little bit. And I got motivated by seeing all those old people, man.
Oh, really?
It scared me a little bit. Some of those dudes I think I saw were barely over 65. They had the mobility of a 90-year-old man, and I'm like, I don't want that to happen to me. And I'm a lot closer to 65 than I am
25.
Right.
You gonna get that humpback?
I ain't getting tech neck.
What are you, Notre Dame humpback?
No, dude. I was riding like a stepdad on the way home, dude. I set my seat up straight, dude.
You got a little lumbar support.
You know why? Because I caught myself like so much like this. Bro, you're gonna look like a Ninja Turtle. That ain't a good look for a fucking 40-year-old bald dude, bro. Mm-hmm. Can't be looking like no turtle out here.
I can imagine you being a turtle, though.
Fucking sleepy turtle.
Oh, sleepy turtle.
You want me to finish off my road journey story? I leave Saturday at 3 p.m. I go straight there. I get there 3 p.m. Sunday to just outside of Tampa. Check in with my moms, make sure everything's good. I go to a bar on the beach. I'm just fucking lost, dude. I remember it's Sunday. There's football on. So I walk up to the bar and there's not many people because the hurricane scared them all away. So it's like all these Packer fans. I sit down, I order a drink, start eating. Order another drink. I haven't slept. The alcohol's kicking in. I'm feeling like, all right, I'm going to start fucking with these dudes. Mm-hmm. But they love it. They're feeding into it, talking shit to each other, yada, yada, yada. They're buying me drinks. I'm buying them drinks. But the game's almost over, so I'm catching them at the end. The next game is the Tampa game, so the Tampa fans start rolling in. The Packer guys were like saying something. Yeah, we were over at Hulk Hogan's place today. By this time, I'm liquored up. I'm like, yeah, Hulk Hogan's a pussy.
Damn.
In his hometown. These Green Bay guys loved it. Like, fucking dying, dude. But then I turn around and there's like 15 Tampa fans waiting to replace these Green Bay guys, and they didn't look too pleased. So I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm in trouble now. 2 of them sit over here, a husband and a wife. They're older. On the other side of me is another married couple. They're fucking loaded. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be easy. I'm like, hey, you want some shots? And they were like, yep. They score a touchdown here. I'll buy everyone at this bar shots. And they fucking scored. And I'm like, God damn it, dude. I did it again. And then, like, they were buying them.
How many fucking rounds you go?
I think I ended up buying 21 Jaeger bombs.
Was this college days? Chad Burke is back?
I had 2 vodkas and Red Bulls, and I had an Almond Joy martini. They were buying shots. But here's the best part. They didn't even charge me for them all. The bar was so dead, and they were just so happy to have people around that were having fun. I bet I paid for a third of them. They just gave them to me for free. I knew what it should have been, so I left that as a tip.
Good tip. Nothing but the tip. Good for you, dude.
Yeah.
What's up?
And then I woke up the next day, visited my mom again for a little bit, and then I had to get back and started my fucking journey, bro.
That's wild, man.
Fucking wild.
That's so quick.
I'm getting to
Boom, bam.
the other thing I got to get in shape, man, because like sitting down, I get out of the car to go to the bathroom. I was walking like OJ.
What? What is walking like OJ?
Yeah, oh, he's got that little gimp, dude.
I guess I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
Walks with a gimp, huh?
He's still out there searching, dude.
You got a gimp?
I did. Man, it was rough. I'm going to have to hit the Peloton. We're going to have to do a fitness show.
Dial it up. Stoner Babble presents Getting in Shape. JJ and Burke. It's going to be a mini-series. DVD set.
P13X.
It's a fraction of the time because that's all you need. Really, 90 days is a little overkill. We don't have time. So 13 days makes more sense. It's more economical and ecological, really.
Isn't it like something like 13 days and it's creating a habit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we're just helping you create a new habit.
Yeah, because we don't need you the whole time. Like 90 days is holding your hand. We're just like, go, let's go, baby. We got you here. If you need to come back around, come back around. 2-3 times. There you go.
P13X.
P13X, trademarked.
If it were only that easy. What's up, dude?
What if I told you that I discovered something for Halloween? So what if I told you that I connected a cursed owl?
Cursed owl?
I have a story about cursed owl.
Like Annabelle.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw this one yet.
I did it.
Called Cursed Doll, found in Mexican River. They found, it came from the water. Brought it up, and in the video, you guys can watch it, it looked like a body bag. Of course, you had to undo it, and for some reason, it was tethered up, it was roped up, it was tied up, and when they undid everything, it was this doll. And you guys have to go look up the pictures, because it looks like a normal, what was the name? Ventriloquist.
Yeah, ventriloquist. A ventriloquist. You know everyone, a ventriloquist.
It looks like those type of dolls, and this thing is terrifying. Date of the article is March 5th, 2020. So this Mexican doll came up. Shit has been going crazy with this, and they try to burn it, Burke. It's made of material that can't burn. They throw it in a fire. It darkened to a crisp.
It's Peter Pan.
Even the clothing it had didn't burn, and they assumed because it was like waterlogged, but they did it twice.
Peter Pan.
It's something.
Or maybe it's like a fucking princess that a witch turned to stone and threw her to the bottom of the fucking river, dude.
You're talking about Medusa.
Gang.
Medusa's real.
She's my favorite of the bad ones.
That's a good story. Real
Turning
story.
them stone?
Yeah.
Just for looking at her?
Why not?
That's cold-blooded, bro.
Do what you gotta do, Gorgon style.
That's some fucking pimp shit, dude.
Gorgon.
Like, don't even fucking look at me.
Don't look at me. Don't talk to me.
That's crazy, bro. What you know about giant trees?
We talked about this before on the podcast.
Yeah, I've been researching
several times, baby. You want to rehash it?
But I've been seeing some more and more shit pop up, bro.
Which ones you looking at? Which holes are you going down this time? What's up?
It started with the ones that they're saying are mountains, but they're like fucking petrified.
They're like tree stumps.
Yeah. And then I saw another one. I don't know what country it was. It was a foreign country. They were digging in this mine, and they got so deep where they found roots, would believe to be ancient trees, and these roots as big as round as a car.
I have not seen that story.
I'm like, all right, wait, come on, bro.
It would make sense because if we did believe ancient trees did exist because of coal, they would be bigger roots. But yeah, man, there's such bigger stuff. We just haven't discovered it yet. So what you after in this one? Those mountains? Are those trees? The moon is fake. And now we have fake mountains, right? Is that's what you're saying? Fake. This title is called what's fake? Everything.
Yeah, there's props.
Everything's just a prop to you because it's simulation.
Exactly.
You're fake. You're fake, bro. You're a fake prop.
You know what?
You're a fake prop.
What does that even mean?
It means what you told me earlier what it means.
But like, to me, I'm real.
That's cool. Prop.
Damn, bro. Oh, you're a fucking bot, dude.
You're a cop prop.
I'm the best cop.
Prop bot.
I'm going to let you know this right now. If everyone in our friend group became detectives, I would be the best detective. And one of our friends is a former cop. You think people are going to want to talk to any of you guys?
Yes.
No way, dude. Yes. They're going to trust me because I'm, you know what I mean? They're going to be like, you. Let's talk to that guy.
No one trusts you. Absolutely. Yeah.
Nah, dude.
Not one bit.
No.
Everybody's be like, hey, he's funny. Not one lick of trust ever. Not one droplet.
No, they're going to be like, listen, this guy wants to help me. He has so much rage right now. It's because he is so passionate about me doing the right thing, dude. And plus, you know, I'm like, come on, man, just tell me who shot the motherfucker so I'll give you some weed. By standards, that's being a dirty cop, but I feel like that's a good dirty cop. But I'm saying, bro,
like, dirty cop.
I can solve a murder and all it's going to cost me is an eighth of weed. That's a good trade, bro.
That's a good trade.
Yeah.
I like that trade, sure.
Cops should be able to do that.
So that's the one you're going to do from now on. What if you just say, hey, if you guys solve this murder, just give it to the public, you get an eighth of weed.
I like that. Maybe that's our nonprofit. Weed for criminals.
Weed for criminals. Weed for information about criminals.
We got to come up with a catchier name.
And then if you get turned in, it's a whole ounce. Smoke up the criminals.
I like it, dude.
Boom. Cops get in fucking line with what we're laying down to.
Peep this.
Hey, peep this. I'm going to peep it. What's it peeping?
If no one helps solve the crime and the cops solve it, they get the weed.
They get the weed. They smoke the weed while on the job, so it makes them a little bit more
I don't know
chill.
about on the job.
It depends on what they're doing. They can't be driving.
Yeah.
To me,
if you're in the office, fucking chief it up.
Dude, if you're doing paperwork, abso-fucking-lutely, because that is monotonous bullshit.
If you work at the jail and you got to be fucking yelled at by criminals all day, go outside and get high.
Just be logical,
yeah, if you're out in the car, like, chill out, bro.
No, yeah.
Smoke when your shift's over.
Exactly. This is a clean family show. Get with it. Speaking of clean family fun, did you know that one of Janet Jackson's songs can make your laptop turn off? So this is how you know that even a simulation within a simulation is a possibility. So let's do a little transition.
Yeah.
What's up? So
Tell me we ain't in a fucking simulation now, bro.
The title of your article from Sky News is Microsoft reveals Janet Jackson's song on the power to crash laptop apps, even if it wasn't playing on them. It was an older technology. This was from a few years back. And this was obviously it's not in circuit right now. At one point, Windows had it where if you were playing this certain part of Janet Jackson's song, which I gotta look it up real quick, I believe
I Can Fly.
It was 1989's hit Rhythm Nation. And at a certain point, she would hit a key note and it would literally turn a laptop that would be adjacent to it off. And this is how you know they could use sound vibration to fuck with technology, and they still could. And that's also how you know Janet Jackson's fake, because of her robotic voice. She's an AI, bro, from 1989.
She's very reclusive, too. You never see her.
You can't see her because she's robot storage somewhere. What are you, in storage? Are you cryo man?
What are you, Ted Williams head?
You're Ted Williams.
Hey.
And then, wait! What? What?
Did we talk about the fishing scandal?
I mean, no, but everybody's talking about the fishing scandal, so we might as well be talking about the fishing scandal too. Never in my life have I seen such tragedy among circumstance that requires a harsh hand to correct it.
Yes.
What happened?
Listen to this. 1 week. Not only do we have the fishing cheater, we had the chess cheater.
I was going to bring that up too. We're going to talk about that right afterwards. Yes.
So, you don't know, there's a walleye tournament that they do on Lake Erie. These dudes, from what I gather, they've been accused of cheating for a while now. Rumors and whisperings that these guys were cheating. Some of the ways that they thought they were cheating were they would show up 2 or 3 days before the tournament and they would go out and fish for the good spots, and they would catch a big one and they would keep it alive in the boat and then turn it in at the tournament day. That was one of the accusations that they had. But what this one happened, where it all came out, they turned in 2 fish. And the guy that does the weigh-in has been doing this for years. This is what he said. Typically, when a fish is 27 inches long, it weighs X amount of pounds. These fish were shorter than that and 2 pounds heavier. How is that possible? Something just didn't seem right, so he cut the fish open. And these dudes took lead weights and wrapped them in fish fillets and stuffed them in these live fucking fish. And they wrapped them in fish fillets so they wouldn't clank together. These dudes have also won $300,000 in prize money in the past year, since they just came out of nowhere. They won a boat. They got sponsorship money. They've been fucking cheating all along. And most people think, oh, well, their career's over. They're facing multiple felonies because it's over a certain dollar amount, so it's a felony. There's a bunch of wildlife felonies for altering a live fish. And then I'm sure all of those people that sponsored him are going to sue them. It was weird to watch that unfold because if you watch the videos of it, the dude's just sitting there watching him like pull these lead weights out of these fish. And these other fishermen are fucking losing their minds. Fucking cheaters, like, I told you. You hear all these fucking hillbillies like, hey, take my job. Just going crazy, bro. The guy that does the tournament is a cop. Nobody touches these dudes. They get out of here untouched. Some of those dudes that were screaming, they finished second. You know, that was $50,000 extra that they lost out on because these dudes were fucking cheating them. That could have been their sponsorship that they got. If you would have said, how does someone cheat fish? I wouldn't have been like, yeah, they stuff them with lead weights.
That was a real mob mentality there.
Oh, it was great.
It was called, if you were standing right there in the middle and that was you, there was a reason his eyes were turned down. There was no life left.
And the other guy was just gone.
He took off.
Yeah, he was in the truck.
I feel like that would be you if I was there. You'd be like, I'd be like, where's Burke? I'd be like, whoa, he's gone. He's fucking flying, bro.
He's taking that boat to Mexico.
That fucking that motherfucking fish guy. Speaking of which, though, yeah, the fishing world in an uproar. And then you have the fucking chess world when you got the world champ of the world champ right now who has been champion for a while, refusing to play, Magnus.
He played today.
Oh, did he play today?
Yeah.
What happened?
They actually scanned his asshole. I'm not lying, bro. When he came through, they like wanded him head to toe. They spent extra time on his asshole because they thought he had the vibrating.
Okay, so a little forescope for you guys right up in there is Magnus is your world champion. Hans is your player who has beat Magnus twice now. And there's been accusations of cheating several times. And one of them was having a vibrator up the ass to somehow tell them the moves of said chess pieces. Do we know how that worked today? How'd that go?
They didn't find anything.
Did the chess match play?
I didn't see the results. I just saw that story. They spent extra time checking him over and they didn't find anything.
Okay. I guess we're going to have to see. I mean, the only reason there is the accusations is because he did cheat online before.
I look at it this way.
We'll see.
It's a win-win for the kid either way. He's the best chess player in the world. They can't stand it and they hate on him. Or he's the best cheater troll ever. You just want to root for him now. As I'm driving, catching up on all these stories. I was listening to a sports talk radio show, the Dan Patrick Show. He's a big name, dude. He talked about the cheating thing, and then he had on a guy that's a chess cheating expert analyzing chess matches to see who cheats. He was like a fucking NYU professor, and he didn't think that the kid was cheating. He was like, if you look at his stats and where he played, he's had the same rise as every other 19-year-old phenom. He hasn't outperformed anyone that's come before him. So he just seemed to think they were just mad because it's a young kid. And he even said, it's like, even if he cheated online, it didn't really matter. That doesn't translate to over the board matches. But he did say he'd play naked.
Oh.
He said, I'll play naked if you guys want me to.
Maybe he's got a different way. Maybe he has something inside his body now. Maybe he's got a vibrator inside his body.
He swallowed it?
Sure. Sure.
Now I'm really rooting for you, dude. You're the ultimate troll, bro. Like, you're willing to swallow a dildo.
For chess.
Yes.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Next level.
I hope that is what happened.
New champion right there. Crowned.
Let's say you quit your job tomorrow and you dedicated your life to chess. Do you think at 37 you could become good enough to compete at any level?
Of course.
You really think so?
Yeah. Anybody can do that.
Bro.
That's what I believe in. If you commit yourself to one purpose, you could become.
But those dudes have they've mastered techniques and studied techniques and they like keep journals. You think you could do all of that? And compete? I don't know, man.
How could they do it? You think they just born to do it? Well, I mean, they got interested young and then doing it for years, so they have experience, meaning you start now. You're not going to be as good as them. Why would you be as good as them now? But you got to take years and then,
I don't know,
How do you think the world works? New people come in and replace the old people anyway with their fucking new set of skills, and most of the time they're better than you anyway.
It's just, maybe that's true, but that's not true for every scenario. Like,
no.
You're not going to be the best fucking 40-year-old fighter pilot.
Could be.
Only Tom Cruise.
Someone is. Tom Cruise doesn't know.
He actually does fly the plane.
That is impressive. Yeah, all the stunts he does is impressive. That one where he's standing on top of the airplane. I was like, fuck you, dude. That's fucking insane. Good for you. And just smiling the whole way down.
Maybe he's fueled on souls.
Oh, we are around Halloween. So how is it? He's a soul foundry, huh? I do have this theory. Yeah, you know what? You're onto it.
And maybe that NPC that I met was just...
It's after you because it's onto us. What I'm about to say is going to make sense because, it's trying to stop me. It took down my entire arm just now. What's up? See how that bullshit exists? What's up, dude? Motorbike over here.
And my normal route to and from work has been closed today, causing a minor inconvenience in my life. So I was trying to throw the time off so we wouldn't get out of here and talk about this shit.
All right, so we're talking about celebrities, and we're talking about the idea that Tom Cruise is still doing crazy ass shit, and he's a soul foundry guy, and he's looking younger as he gets older. And I remember looking at and reading something about, man, there's a lot of times throughout history where people look the same, especially with celebrities. Nicolas Cage and all these people throughout history seem to have doppelgangers. It just would make sense that you would have a social elite that could live forever, taking souls, and they just keep looking like different people or younger versions of themselves throughout history, and they just go away for like a decade and then come back and some first friend, and then we die off, and then the new generation comes around and they don't know who the fuck they are. Tom Cruise is a soul foundry. I agree with you. Mm-hmm. So somehow they're either Scientology robots capable of stealing souls, or they're just
a secret society in Hollywood that's stealing souls. That would make sense too.
I mean, doesn't it?
Didn't Alex Jones try to tell you that?
Alex Jones was crazy.
He was right about that one.
Just drove you crazy. And then you have this guy from Scientology chasing you down in bathrooms. It's a weird coincidence, huh?
Mm-hmm. Man, this
Bathroom
segment...
truckers.
Hey, that segment was brought to you by Crumble Cookies.
Crumble.
Yeah, they got a good cookie. Big, thick cookie, dude. Got some shit. What's in this? What's in this?
You're eating that.
Is this chocolate chips and what? Oh, man, they make a good cookie.
This is M&M and peanut butter. This is great. Crumble. Well done, Crumble. Now, let's keep it haunted because it's October and I want to talk more about haunted stuff. And speaking of which, I found a place close to us because you bitched at me. I was listening to our podcast, and part of the podcast was you bitching at me that we didn't do a haunted go-to place yet for our GoPros. And I was like, Burke is going to bitch if I take him too far away. So I kept it in town. You actually have a haunted spot, just a very small spot in the woods that we're going to go check out called Hell's Bridge. There's some urban legends about it, some kids dying, and you hear whispers coming from the water. So we're going to go out there and about midnight, going to have a good old time doing some haunted stuff. Now, speaking of haunted stuff, and here's my real question. I mean, we've had so many billions and billions of people die. Wouldn't Earth be more haunted? There's been so much death in this world. Why isn't shit more haunted? The streets should be lined with ghosts. I guess they went to the other side is the argument, right? And only certain people hang around?
Maybe a ghost is just like you remembering something from your past life.
It's all timelines. You're seeing all timelines.
Yeah. I feel like there should be like at least 3 ghosts in here, but there's not. There's 3 bots. 3 bots eating cookies. Thanks to Crumble.
And that was my new existential crisis. It was layers on layers.
Stacks on stacks.
Stacks on stacks. But that means all timelines exist at the same time, meaning this timeline already exists. This is already played out. And then I started thinking about deja vu. Well, that's because I lived this before. Oh my God, that means I've lived this 1,000 times.
And then when you die, you just start over in your next galaxy.
Or a different timeline.
Yeah, just galaxies on galaxies on galaxies. There's never ending galaxies to keep the chain going. We're just part of the galaxy blockchain. We're just bitcoins in a galaxy, dude.
Bitcoins of the universe. We're currency. Stardust. Starcoin. We're star coins, baby. That's you print it, put it on a coin. We're selling the $5,
NFTs, baby. $3 million NFTs.
Invest in that compound coming
Don't forget to like and subscribe to get fucking NFT lottery.
Oh yeah. So anyway, hey, let's wrap it. Let's bring it back home.
I'm coming home.
Some final thoughts, dude. What'd you think?
Let me ask you something. Would you ever, in a million years, choose your job over your wife and kids?
So the immediate answer would be no. But given a million years, there's a million choices. I don't know. It would be circumstantial, wouldn't it? But the answer would be no, of course.
Tom Brady and his wife seem to be getting divorced.
That they are.
And I was reading some more stuff on that today. Because the initial reports were she didn't want him to play football anymore. He wants to play football. Seems like a weird thing to break a family up over. Her reasons are she doesn't want him to get CTE from getting hit in the head so much. Valid reason. He still's got life, he still feels young. He wants to play. So I kind of understand both sides. I just was like, there's got to be more. He had to have done something, or she had to have done something. But I guess this all just comes back to football. Report I was reading today said this has happened like silently like 4 or 5 times. Bro, I get that you love football. You have a supermodel wife. You have 2 amazing kids, and you have more money than you ever will ever need. You're already the GOAT. What are you trying to prove? It's almost like he's so good at football, he's afraid to be a full-time dad.
That's all he's ever known. So he's going to give up all he's ever known and then just be...
He's just dad.
He's just Tom Brady. He's Tom Brady, football player. Then after that, he's just Tom. What's up, Tom?
If I were him, I would just quit. Bro, at this point, you have nothing left to prove.
He's also like, what's going on with him? He's like looking all skinny in the face too. Like, what?
So I guess this all like really went down 2 weeks before the season started because he stepped away from the team before the preseason was over. And then when he came back after that 14 days, he looked all skinny. He wasn't eating, like he was stressed out. So it seemed like he was probably gone that 14 days trying to fight to save his family. Let me just play one more year. And I guess she ain't having it.
Making a decision.
Here's what I'm thinking. He finishes the year and she's like, fuck you, enough. And she leaves him. He's just going to start fucking like 27-year-old Instagram models. And he's going to play till he's 53. Yeah, he'll die at 58 because he won't be able to fucking keep his mouth open, like closed. Like
he just get clothesline one more time to hail.
He'll truly die the football legend. And maybe that's what he wants.
That is maybe what he desires. Going down in history.
It's crazy, dude.
Maybe that's all he wants to be, is just the pinnacle.
Maybe he's got that Tom Cruise serum. That's why he came back skinny. Tom was like,
getting used to it.
Fuck that bitch and those kids, man. Stay young forever. And he just was like, give me 30 million. I'm going to hook you up. Tom, you never ask yourself how I look this way?
Dumb.
I'm 83 years old, Tom.
This is how you know it's Scientology. It's about vibration. And I'm going to bring you a story about it too. This is how you know that I'm starting to discover, and this is why the people are coming after you, is that sound pulses exceed the speed of light. And this was occurring back in 2007.
Sound travels faster than light? So what you just said to me?
The story got buried from 2007. Professor and a couple students created this experiment. I'm going to pull it up just a second.
I did hear that right? You said sound travels
livescience.com.
Okay.
Go look it up. Sound pulses exceed speed of light. Done in a certain scenario here. I'm going to just read it off and explain to you what actually happened. Was the scientist involved was Robertson and his colleagues transmitted sound pulses from a sound card through a loop made from PVC plumbing pipe and connectors from a hardware store. This loop split up and then recombined the tiny waves, making each pulse. This led to a curious result because it was going in a circle when looking at the pulse that entered and exited the pipe first before the peak of entering the pulse even got into the pipe. The peak of the exiting pulse had already left the pipe, made it so that the sound vibration in this space went faster than light. I started to think about this be faster than light, and that's how God travels throughout the universe. God-like, gods, aliens, whatever you want to call them.
There's UFOs going crazy in the world right now. No one's talking about them, especially by Ukraine.
And over Russia?
I got stuck in a fucking rabbit hole on that.
Oh, did you know?
I just had to keep going because I ain't done. The rabbit hole I went down, if you believe everything is controlled by like a secret society. They've been in contact. We know that they're there. They know that we're here. We won't intervene unless there's nuclear. And now there's all these fucking UFO sightings over Ukraine and Russia. Dude, the one, like you look in those clouds, there's 8 orbs, dude, just floating around up there. Maybe they're a little worried about a nuclear threat. They're standing by. Like he hits that fucking switch and Earth is saved by aliens.
That's when they come out. You have to at that point, right?
Well, I think that would happen. There'd be chaos for a little bit. Aliens save the planet, because every movie you've ever watched, it's aliens are fucking attacking us. You never see one where the aliens are like, hey, we're just coming down to help you guys out. Here's the kicker, bro. In this forum I was reading, someone was like, well then, why would the elites make a deal with the aliens? You can intervene if there's a nuclear threat, but we don't want you to be known because we don't want your technology here. Their technology would give people more independence. So basically, we're the greedy asshole planet floating around and we're cutting fucking deals with aliens just to protect us from nuclear threats. It kind of makes sense, bro. I'm not saying I believe that. I'm not saying that to be true, but if that happened, I'd be like, that makes sense. Presidents and Hollywood, it's just all a front just to keep the people entertained.
Of course.
Just to keep the money flowing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Imagine that, dude. Wouldn't that be dope to see, though? That thing just fucking sucked Putin out of a fucking... Like, you know what I mean? Like, they just fucking laser beamed him and just fucking flung him into space, dude, and stopped his nuke. Don't do that again.
Don't do it.
Don't do that again.
Oh, laser beam your ass.
And then boom. And then Tom Cruise has to expose himself. At that point, they can just be like, here we are. Mark Zuckerberg.
Lizard people can enter the next phase.
That's when the fucking world changes. We're walking amongst aliens and lizards. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, or Asian. when you're walking around with fucking aliens and lizards, dude. You know, you got to be real ignorant at that point to still have a problem with any of that stuff.
One team.
If anything, we need to, us humans, man, need to bond together a little closer because I don't know what these guys are up to.
It'll be fine.
You say that.
It'll be fine.
But what if Zuckerberg reveals himself as the lizard person, and then we were right? He's feeding us all the fake shit.
We figure it out.
Then we can't trust him, dude.
Then don't trust him.
Humans versus lizard war, dude.
No, because we're walking around. We're walking around with him. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying.
There's no lizard war. Gears of war.
It'd be chaotic for a while.
No, I think I don't.
But it's gonna happen.
Hey, no. You know what you could do though? Head on over to stoner-babble.com, baby, or Twitter @BabbleStoner. Gee, fucking cheese.